from the riverfront of the Ohio. Sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. His guys playing as well as anyone, 4-1 to start this season. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. On third down, Jackson. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had it answered. Everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. This is going to be a hard group to beat.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Brown. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll run here with Brown. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for
a gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Raven first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Going to go right back to Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Bengals 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll air one out for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. He'll step up and run. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll send Flowers in motion.
First down, Baltimore.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
We'll go again here with Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Raven first down.
This is Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down at the 22.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He'll try to run for it.
Jackson on the scramble.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt.
A 38-yard attempt.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Malachi starts on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 45.
Now this is going to be always hit behind the line when the ball is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Just hang on to the ball.
On the give, here's Henry. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by Jordan.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. It's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At the 11-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 2-yard line.
Henry tries to bull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. That one finds Chase. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go. Burrow.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Braden Mann in punt formation.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Jackson. Downfield. He's got Horton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Baltimore.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. We'll give it. Going left. There's Henry.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
They face second down and 7.
26-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Slot man in motion left. On second down, here's a run with Henry. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jordan Battle up in the safety spot makes the play.
It's a gain of 8.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
On for the Ravens field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. They'll start out, first down and 10. Burrow now. To the left side, caught by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3.
Second down, they need 7.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
And the Bengals first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Second down for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Henry.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run it with Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven first down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Kyler Luke now to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. The ball's out, it's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The Titans turn this one into a laugher, a lopsided shutout win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's Jordan Love. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Packers are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Offense. Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Burrow here on second down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
For a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. They go right back to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 2nd down and 3. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Henry. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look, as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. A run. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. This is Henry. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's gone. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a 1st set of downs.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 27-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the
Jackson now on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now it's Jackson. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down. Another walk through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20 to the 21. And that's where the drive will begin. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. It is 3rd and long.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. Give them 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10.
First down.
Now Brown.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a designed run, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
This one caught by Chase, and is going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Looking out of the gun, Burrow. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
First and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll go again here with Henry. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Handoff to Pacheco. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Bengals 1st down.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard
2nd
line.
down. Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards
To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit.
40, Bengals 10.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Bell is the man in motion.
2nd and 9.
Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. He'll try and run for this with Henry. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down. and 6. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Burr. That one finds Chase. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Burrow now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here's Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, and they'll run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, the offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
He'll get this out wide. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up on top pass. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.